You guys, this is it. The Hacking Influencer Marketing Crash Course is finally live. It'll be the first link down in the description. But real quick, before you click that, listen to this. I have two things to say. First of all, this is everything, okay? I take you from A to Z through picking your niche, building your store, your products, getting everything going, all through scaling influencer marketing. It's showing you everything, the exact step-by-step process and the blueprint I'm using to guide myself every day through my stores. And it's gonna show you guys exactly how to start getting some insane results inside of your e-com business. Two, this is not just a one-time course. Now, I know you might be asking, what does that mean? I mean, I'm never gonna be done adding content. And the reason being is because e-commerce, especially Shopify specifically, is such a new industry. Like, how can someone just make a course and stop adding content when it's in an industry where stuff is evolving so fast? So I want to keep updating the content, keeping it fresh and new and super relevant inside of there. So definitely be expecting that. But if you watch yesterday's video, you know the little perks and stuff that I'm offering. So I am going to live up to that. The first 10 people who jump inside the course are going to get an absolutely free 30-minute consulting call with me. We can walk through anything you want to talk about. And then the next 25 people after that are going to get a free site review. And overall, the first 50 people who get in will get it for $100 off. And then after that, it goes back up to the normal price. I'm super excited for this because I know how much it's going to help you. You know, you guys asked me to go in depth more on picking influencer pages. It's in there. You guys asked me how you can actually get in touch with these influencer pages. It's in there. You guys asked me what caption you should use for a shout out. It's in there. I'm telling you, it's everything, and I'm super excited to see the results start flooding in once the students are taking action. Influencer marketing is such a powerful strategy, especially when done correctly, and influencers still don't know how to properly price their page. That's why we're getting these shout outs for dirt cheap that work so well. It's because these influencers still don't know the value of their page, and we can leverage that and make insane margins. But I want to jump on my computer and give you a quick golden nugget, so check this out. Okay, cool. So now that we're inside of here, I want to explain and kind of go through a couple of the main reasons why your influencer shoutouts might not be working. I know it's a question and a concern that a lot of you have raised both in the YouTube comments and in my Instagram DMs. So I'm definitely going to be addressing it because it's super important. Obviously, you don't want to be spending money if it's not bringing you a return. So there's a couple main reasons I've outlined, but let's start with the first one, and that is congruency. I always am preaching, you got to be congruent. Everything, the entire process from them initially seeing the ad all the way going through the sales process on your website, then checking out and actually purchasing it. And even after, when they receive it in the mail, they have to have a good experience all the way through. And if there's any sort of fluctuation, you're gonna destroy that relationship with the customer. So congruency, like let's say, I'm gonna give you a very practical example here. If you, let me get out of the red font. If you are posting, okay, you do a shout out on a page, right? And it says today only, right? That's your scarcity, your urgency, whatever. But then they go on the site and your scarcity and urgency there is quantity, okay? Not time, okay? There's two different sorts of scarcity and urgency. There's time, and then there's how many of the products you actually left. So you have to pick one. You can't really leverage both effectively based on my experience from what I've seen. I like to pick one that's converted better for me and it doesn't really confuse the customer, I guess. But so if you're saying today only on your Instagram post, you just gotta make sure it's congruent. You could do both, but you have to make sure that you're not just like switching it. So let's say they're on Instagram and you put free shirt today only on the picture of the shirt and you put that in the caption, and then they're interested, they go over to your website and in your product description there, it says 100 left. That's a different sort, it's like a fluctuation. So don't just switch it up like that. You don't want to just drop that on their head because that's definitely going to lower your conversions. So definitely make sure everything's congruent and that your site's looking good. But let's jump into point number 2 here, which is going to be unaligned niche. Now, what do I mean by this? I mean that your niche does not align with wherever you're pulling that traffic from. So if you're, let's say, running a shout out on a meme page and you're trying to promote an iPhone charger, like it could work, but that's not exactly the demographic you're going for. If you're advertising a cat product on a cat page, that's a little bit more niche aligned. And the main reason you're probably seeing this issue is simply because the product that you're advertising does not align with the page. So you have to make sure the niche aligns. If it doesn't, not only are you not gonna make any sales to even break even, but you're gonna be losing money and you're just wasting your time. So that's definitely a big point that's super simple. And most people probably know, but I see a lot of people not exactly implementing and living by that. So I wanna make sure that you do. Now, the third possible reason to why your influencer shoutouts might not be working, your traffic sucks, okay? This could kind of play into this last one about underlying niche where it doesn't really fit the product. But this could also mean it's coming from a different location, right? That's why I always say you need to study your demographics, because if you're trying to advertise, let's say 4th of July products, around the 4th of July and promote and market that, and you're running it to Japanese middle-aged women, that doesn't exactly fit if that's your average demographics. You have to make sure you know those statistics and kind of where your audience is. It's just something to think about. I see a lot of people who don't ever even ask the influencers to check their insights. I always ask for screenshots to see where their demographic is, what their age is, everything. So we just lightly touched on 3 of the main points as to why your influencer shoutouts might not be working. Inside of the course, we go through everything, cover A to Z on all bases. I take you step by step through the exact process I'm using. And I guarantee you this, if you implement that, you're gonna start crushing it. I have people on Instagram who are sending me DMs almost daily now who I've helped with consulting or whatever, who are getting results and they're just flooding in. This stuff works. Influencer marketing is awesome. It's a lot of fun and it's also severely underpriced. So definitely take advantage of that if you haven't already. The link's down below to the course. I just dropped it today. And remember, first 10 people are getting a free 30-minute coaching call with me where we can talk about absolutely anything, questions, traffic, marketing, go over their site, literally anything they need help with. And then the next 25 people after that are just getting a free site review. And overall, the first 50 people get $100 off before it goes back up to the normal price. So don't wait on it, take action and let those results start coming in. And let me know how it goes. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. Let me know if you have any questions, if you're starting to make sales, if the stuff works, if you want more content added, literally any sort of content you want to see. I plan on making a lot more bonus videos inside of there because like I said, e-commerce is changing so fast. There's so many new things and things that I can build off of. So the link's down below if you want to start crushing it with influencer marketing. If not, that's cool. Be sure to join the family by hitting that nice looking subscribe button down below and drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace.